Darren Levine here with another quick tip from Media Halo. This one is about increasing the light coming into your camera in a low light situation. Now, first thing I want to get out of the way is shutter speed. And yes, I meant get out of the way because I'll show you why. If you look here at a regular shutter speed of 1/30, say for some reason you wanted to increase your light and you use your shutter, cut it down. See all that motion blur going on? Case in point, shutter speed is best saved for controlling your image, not controlling your lights. It is meant to control blur, among other things, but that's its main purpose. It does control the light quite a bit, but try not to think of it as that. In your worst case scenario, you can use it to adjust your light, but try and save it for last. Better thing you can do is adjust your aperture. Aperture, like this lens right here, as you can see, this one is very closed down. Just open it on up. You'll see the iris diaphragm in there open up and let in a lot more light. Open this wide open, we give you the most light your lens can handle, obviously. But there is one small consideration, is that you will also be changing your depth of field. Now, in this situation where you're opening up the lens, you're going to be making a more shallow depth of field, meaning less is in focus, more selective focus. Most of the time people think this is a good thing. It is a good thing. It looks very pleasing. But maybe it's not in your situation good, so just keep that in mind that will adjust that. Another thing you can do is adjust the gain. Gain is very useful as long as used very sparingly. As you can see here, if we've got that image, it's pretty dark, open it up with some gain. As you can see, it changes from decibels, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12 even, 19, there's even gain in the 20s. Gain will introduce noise. It's an electronic process. So since it's electronic, that noise will look very digital and not very pleasing. It will make a less clean of an image. So try and use it sparingly, but check your camera, see what's an acceptable amount of gain that you would like to use, and just use that accordingly. Other things you can do is actually increase the light externally, such as adding lights, increasing wattage, moving them closer, all those little basic things. Or if you're outdoors or even some ambient light, use a reflector. Reflector is a great way of reflecting ambient light or sunlight. They're very inexpensive, they're very efficient. You can reflect white, silver, gold, any colors that are on the market really. And like I said, they're really inexpensive and a great tool to have on hand to increase light, whether just a little bit or a whole lot. This has been Darren Levine with a quick tip from Media Halo.